I would say John Mark Comer's book, Practicing the Way, is one of the most dangerous so-called Christian books that is out there, definitely, because he has faulty theology in it, and he misuses scripture, and he redefines things from the Bible, and he puts down the Bible and puts down the work of Christ on the cross. So he puts down basically Christianity and the churches. The message behind all this is that he knows better. He has a better way to tell us because the church has been doing it wrong. And that's kind of the overall message. He doesn't come out and say it, but that is the overall message of the book. And whenever you have a message like that, that's extremely dangerous if anyone goes for it, because it takes you away from the truth of Scripture. It takes you away from Christ, the real Christ. I would say there is no baby in this bathwater because the gospel isn't there. The true Jesus isn't there. And if the true Jesus and the gospel are missing, then all you have is bathwater. You don't, even if there's bits and pieces that are true, the major elements of what we are to know, the gospel and Jesus, are missing. So, and there's a fake or maybe a redefined gospel, and to me, a mystical Jesus. As though Jesus went off and sought solitude and sat there with, his eyes closed and tried to be in the presence of God or something. There's nothing in the Bible that shows he did any of that. When he went off alone, it was almost always to pray. There's only one time where it doesn't say that he went off to pray, but we can assume he probably did go off to pray and to rest. He was experiencing human weariness. We know that. And he was always surrounded and followed and besieged by people. And he was always with his disciples. He did not have a lot of alone time. So, the fact he would go off or go off alone or go off to pray is just a very natural response. It is not a pattern that we have to follow in order to be with God, which is what Comer and Barton and all the others say.